Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making...
He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 8 minutes is number 3, Molina.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played out towards the right wing. Cannavaro. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. They're urgent. Decent chance! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 16 minutes is number 20.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That was very necessary and smartly reclaimed. Tries to pass it through. And this is so... And Solo! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete. It was the crispest of hits. He just trashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Laporte. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nico Williams. Now it's Mbappe. Rossi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sola tries to play it through. Great, and he shoots! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
But how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's an imaginative pass. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a cute ball. He leaps! Ferran Torres is flagged offside. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's done it! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Portugal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Molina
There will be 3 minutes added
for
time.
Ferran Torres. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Portugal are looking to break at pace. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Portugal leading by 3. And normally that would do, and some.
Please watch
This
the
feels
screen
like
if you
no
have a ticket.
ordinary game. So we're on the way for the second half. This is a promising build-up. Rice is having a shot! Rising over the bar.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Roberto Carlos. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Searching passes played there. Can he finish? It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Rice. And Jamal. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been knocked clear. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres is onto this. Portugal can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
He's having a hit! It is a very, very good save.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless! A class of their own! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Rice. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Well taken ball. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Portugal are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Messi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Laporte can get it clear. Messi. Now it's Ferran Torres. He has found a way through. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zola. And here's Kane. Oh, he's having a go!
5 minutes added time.
Oh, terrific save. Rice plays it short. 5 minutes to add. Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Now it's Rice. Tries one from range. Without the best in the keeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And we're done. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that.
On the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is calling in question. I surround myself with these days, because the trouble we can do far astray, far astray. Picking me down, not picking me up, but just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in the things, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short. Sit around your hands. Put it on the table, I won't ask you twice because the light bulb is energy saving. This is not the movement. What's it all about? Mess you're making. The mess you're making. Putting me down, not picking me up. Or just kicking a can down the road. Yes, when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Putting me down, not picking me up. Or just kicking a can down the road. Yes, when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in this place, no.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Just about within shooting range. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision.
No joy this time.
And they've got a throw.
And that's definitely not his best. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Probing pass. And it's hoisted clear.
Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Italy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Scholes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Back in possession and ready to go again. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? No, he's just misjudged that one.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's been slipped through. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Rijkaard. Havertz. Rizal, who's set up one goal so far. That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Italy clearly didn't help me.
And that's a tiny finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise.
Reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Portugal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now then, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Portugal with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And the finish!
Good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Played through for him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Have a decent chance!
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Havertz is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Impressive jump! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard
All right, now, Peter, can they cling on?
or even better, can they get another? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he shoots!
He's their
Second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's a key interception. Portugal, Gattuso! Just couldn't stay down for it.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Pass is just off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, there's the clearance. That is being shifted off.
There will be 5 minutes added
5 minutes to add. Gerrard. He's found a way through. Nicked it back promptly. He's had it taken off him. Cannavaro. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And we're done. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so...
Sun will shine on the face of man. I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will.
And look at them to just now.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France.
I see a lot of bravery, courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good at both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Sola! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Saliba getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? That's going wide left.
Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive job!
No, just not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Maldini. Looking for options for movement. Just the keeper in. He's having it! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's quick to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not the most convincing of passes. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Gerrard wants to run onto this. Donatoni. Now it's Owen. Now it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's picked his way through.
That was lovely, that.
And what's he giving here?
Portugal have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
Shoots! And that is
Wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot!
No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't
Drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Rossi. That's been cut out. Well played. Donatoni aims beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square.
And a quick reminder,
It has been tight and been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time the score is 1-1.
The second half is up and running. Probing pass. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, just skips past his man. It's a threatening ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt.
He leaps for it.
He should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the... In he goes again!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Donatoni. He's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Cannavaro clears. Al Ittihad have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Solar, and he's got... And Solar! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 17, Gattuso. Number 11, Gerrard. Number 16, Daniele De Rossi.
Tries to get it clear.
Number 25,
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
coming on the field. Number
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Saliba calmly anticipates. And he's decided to go for it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Struck.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Al Ittihad looking to get level. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And the shot's on here.
And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining.